So, welcome very much to the creative meditation class, if you want. So, it is a beautiful opportunity to take really some deep, quiet time to go into yourself, to go within and connect with what is there. And Joel uses the word creative meditation in the book Rising in Consciousness that we will go and use in this class. And so what we do with that is I really took a good look at it, at say, okay, what is Joel actually telling us in this? So, and some of that I want to reveal to you in this introduction. Like all the time in every class will be like a 10-minute introduction. So I'm really happy that you joined with me here. So already start relaxing, because nothing is going to happen without you being completely relaxed and receptive. And Joel puts it really nice in this way in Rising in Consciousness. And he says, well, it's like you have to prepare the soil. So preparing the soil is basically what we're going to do now. So by us coming together with this one purpose to come in touch with like the Christ consciousness, you already feel that the energy is different than when you would just look at some kind of YouTube movie or something like that. So it's like there's something going on. So we tap into that literally together. There's an energy field, a consciousness field, and there's a light communication that is so directly connected to you. And that's what you can, that's what you can experience in this moment. So to prepare the soil, it's good to realize that whatever meditation is, it is like it has nothing to do with you as a person. It has nothing to do with you in time and space. And it means that all your ideas you hold about time and space, you can let them go right now, just to free yourself from it for just like 20 minutes or so. Like you can completely dive deep into the relaxation, that there's actually no time and space involved in this process of meditation. Joel gives a couple of suggestions what you can do, and that is like, well, don't try to stop the mind from thinking. Like, don't stop your human mind from thinking. It will not work. So you don't have to do that. So instead of that, you can just, and we do this now right away too. It's like, okay, breathe is very important. Breathe. Sigh a couple of times. Like, oh my God, I'm so happy that I'm joining this meditation, because this is my time for myself to have a real opportunity for a real experience of myself. And so there's still people entering into the classroom. All are welcome. So that's what I said. And I'm so happy that you're here. And we're going to continue on this meditation. So all are welcome, like I said. So here we are, here we are in this new energy where we meet like a creative meditation. We're actually getting in touch with the creative principle of the universe. And so relax into that and open yourself up, like in terms of prepare the soil inside of you, so that the seed of this meditation can be planted in you. So it's a very organic way to meditate, and organic in the sense of pure natural, like totally natural, completely natural. This is not something that is like as if it suddenly comes to you. It's like, no, actually the communication is never was never unbroken. Like there's no separation, no matter what you think is going to occur. So there's no reason to fear. It's just a reason to relax into this present moment and deeply connect with what is real. So like Joel said, you don't need your thoughts for that. What you can do is not paying any attention to the thoughts that are coming up. But you see, if you take a look at that right now, maybe not even thoughts are coming up, or you cannot even get to them because you're already, disconnected from time and space. Because this is a very natural way of being in communication with everything that is. So it is an opportunity to really cut loose for just a moment from time and space. So we literally enter into timelessness, or we literally go out of time in that sense. So Joel, in this first chapter of Rising in Consciousness, gives us this new idea. It's like you are literally, like your Christ consciousness is literally the light of your world. So by you doing this, by you allowing this meditation to really affect you, and you dive into your Christ consciousness, you're literally the savior of your world. So this is the best thing you can do right now. So take just these 20 minutes to really dive deep into that. So are you already feeling relaxed, and are you not forgetting to breathe? And so it's really nice to take time for it, isn't it? See, and to do this with a group, even though we don't even see each other, but the conscious, like we know that we're joined in this together. So by our joint purpose, that is like, oh my God, this is a field, like a field of recognition, like it's a healing circle of recognition that is literally remembering who it is. And that has an incredible healing power. So that's so great that you are represented here, that you are doing this and giving this to yourself and to your world, so that's wonderful. So I'm going to read a little bit from what Joel says about the creative meditation. And this is not that you have to learn it by heart or anything like that. No, it's more like it makes it even more clear where to focus on. That's what I'm going to read to you. So the creative meditation goes a step further, because in it there must be an expectancy of a causative principle and direct effect. Let us not forget that when we think of the idea creative meditation, we are thinking of a creative principle at work. And we are thinking also of an effect that must take place under, of course, one condition. If the seed is planted in fertile soil, if our consciousness is receptive and responsive to the truth, and if our consciousness is not so cluttered up with the idea of demonstration, with the idea of an effect of some material good which we are expecting, if our consciousness is open to God and to the unfolding of divine consciousness, that is the state of consciousness which is receptive and responsive to the seed that will be planted during the meditation. Well, that is the idea of creative meditation. You plant the seed to allow the creative principle to act upon it and to produce fruit after its own kind. And just as a reminder, this is the object of meditation, is to achieve the spiritual life. Meditation of itself is but a means to an end, and the end is the attainment of spiritual life. So let's make sure that we do this just to have a possibility of a direct communication with everything that is. Like that will do it for us. It is not that we meditate to attain a certain goal, like Joel says here. It's not about getting a better health. It's not about getting this or getting that. No, this is literally an attainment of spiritual life. So to come in touch, deeply in touch with spirit, with your spirit. Yeah. So whatever happens during the meditation, allow that just to be there. If emotions come up, let them be there. If thoughts come up, let them be there. But you don't have to do anything with it. You can just relax even deeper. It's like, okay, this is not going to disturb me at all. I'm just letting this all pass by. So breathe in, breathe out. And it can be easy to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth so that you come in a real nice pace and really deeply relax into this. And at the same time, your consciousness is like on the edge of the seat, literally like listening so carefully and discovering everything that is occurring during this little meditation. So during the meditation, I'll read them already to you. During the meditation, I will use a couple of sentences. And one of them is, the world is new to every soul when Christ has entered into it. So these sentences that I give will just be for you to ponder, like to let them affect you. I can of mine own self do nothing. So that's a totally releasing, like it relaxes even deeper. The Father within, he does the work. And I, yet not I, the Christ liveth in me. All right. So these I will read to you during the meditation. It's like every 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know exactly, because see, if I'm not in time, you are not in time. I don't even know. I cannot put my I cannot keep track of time when I do this, but it will be all right. So now, as an entering into this meditation, and then I'll mute my microphone too, is this: God, divine, oh yeah, here, take your thought of person, place, and thing. Take your thought of body, health, money, or employment. Take your thought of every human situation right now, this minute. Send it to God. Send it to God. Center your thought right now on God. God, divine consciousness of my being. God, the soul of my being. God, the law of my being. God, substance of my being. God, substance of all form. The creative principle of the universe. The world is new to every soul when Christ has entered into it. I can of mine own self do nothing. The Father within, he doeth the works. I live, yet not I, the Christ liveth in me. Thank you so much for joining in this meditation. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.